Alright, so this is the information that I've sent in the PDF. So I'm sure you all have read through it. Alright. So inspector. So each group, right, you have a group leader, also known as inspector. So they will guide you all throughout the entire session for today. And next you have suspects. So suspects are, like people that you have to question, alright, then they will answer your question. So then, yeah, there will be 2 rounds. So the first round, you'll go through all the suspects for 5 minutes, and then the second round, you'll go through all suspects, only in 2 minutes. Alright, so we have 3 games later. So it's Scavenger Hunt, Codename, and Mythology Quest. Alright, so I'll explain about Codename first because Codename takes a longer time. So then Codenames, right? So we are going to be playing a collaborative mode. So for example, if your team has 4 people, your team is going to be split into 2, and then both groups have to work collaboratively to obtain all the green cards that's on your board. So then, yeah, you all will take turns to write down the clues for the green cards, and the clue written will be sent to your friends group, and then you all just guess. Okay, you'll click the green card that's on the board. So then, if a black card is picked, then which is also known as assassin, and then the game ends, and then the clue you only get half of the clue. Yeah. Right. So this is the event flow. We'll be starting our game at 2:10. And we'll be playing the Scavenger Hunt, and then after that is questioning, code names, questioning, and then a game again, and then questioning again. And then at 3:25, I'll be sending a Google form in the WhatsApp group. So then all group leaders, make sure you all write down your group number and write down your report, okay? And then at 3:35, you all will come back to the main room, and yeah, and then it will end. Alright, so I'll be telling you all your goal, like what you have to write in the report. So then what you have to write in the report is you have to find the killer, which is among the 6 suspects, and his or her motive from committing the murder, and the missing chunk of flesh, which is stated in the scenario given. Yeah. And you have to write like how did the murderer commit the crime, like how it went, like how did he do that and everything. So then, yeah, you will see in the Google form later. Do you all have any questions? No? Alright, then we'll be splitting you all into your respective groups, okay? Eon?
Hello. You need to start with the scavenger hunt already.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for the scavenger hunt, you need to on your cameras. I'm sorry. On your cameras.
No,
Hello.
it's okay. Let's on no camera.
Ooh,
Hello.
hello, everybody.
Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Take your time, but not really.
Hi, Nico. Oh my god. Like.
Okay, so you need to find 6 out of the 10 items I give you to get a clue. But if you find 6 already, then I'll just stop asking. So be prepared to run. In
Okay.
4 seconds, find a nail clipper.
What?
1,
On the screen?
2. Okay, wait, no,
Wait.
they're already gone. I'll wait for them to come back. I'm sorry.
What's going on? I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on? Oh my god. Like.
Okay, so the thing is, I'll give you guys a certain time limit from 3 to 10 seconds and an item. So what you need to do is you need to run somewhere and get that item and show it in front of the camera for a point. Yeah. But like, okay, I'll be more lenient lah. If you can't run back, then also can lah. If I see you running towards the camera with that thing already, then I'll accept, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, ready? Can I?
Then we just bring the laptop around.
Everyone has to have it.
Strategy, yeah. Okay, in 4 seconds, find me a nail clipper. 1,
Now.
2, 3, 4. Okay, we got that.
Just
Oh. In 7 seconds, find me a toothbrush.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Oh, you guys went up the stairs.
I'm upstairs. I'm upstairs.
Definitely have to give you guys the point. You see, went upstairs. Oh, the effort, the dedication. We love to see it.
The toothbrush.
We're just eating it. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god. In 5 seconds, find me a watch. 1. They're gone.
I give you another one.
Okay, okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Don't need to go downstairs. Come back down. Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, only one of us have to have it?
I think all of you are really good. But I think one. Oh, you guys just like pull the stuff out another dimension also can. Okay. Find a harder one. I think in 10 seconds, find a hair dryer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How did you? Okay.
My head rests downstairs.
Okay.
You have one
Okay.
back.
She has it running.
Amazing.
Oh, the toothbrush.
You.
Wait.
You.
Okay. Okay. Is everyone back? Where did?
Jihan is gone.
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Hi.
Okay. In 5 seconds, find me scissors. One, 3, 4. Whoa. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay. Okay. These ones need to be fast because we're almost out of time. In 3 seconds, find me a hairband. 1, 2. Good. Amazing. Okay, I knew that would be fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you guys already got all 6 items. Nice. Oh, 刚刚好. Perfectly on time, everybody. Okay, the clue is wait, how do I read this again? A scalpel was found at the crime scene.
A what?
A scalpel. Scalpel. No, that was the clue. Where are you going? Oh, okay.
Couple was found where?
At the crime scene.
They didn't specify where. They just said at the crime scene.
Yeah, they just said a scalpel was found.
Where the body found.
That's the suspect. Now,
Oh, it's
you guys
Emily.
can start questioning.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. Hey, Emily.
How long do we have? We have 5 minutes.
5 minutes. You have until 2:20.
Okay.
All right. Who found the body?
Oh. Wait, let me think.
Even she doesn't know. Oh my god.
I remember like 8 p.m. like everyone except
Okay.
the room witness you opening the package from
What? Sorry?
What?
you said
You're a bit like
PM opening a package.
yeah,
Who was opening a package? You were opening a package.
you.
You?
Wait, you were opening the package?
You opening.
You was opening a package.
She was opening package.
You was opening a package.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a job? Like, are you working?
Yeah, I'm a chef.
You're a chef.
Oh, chef.
Okay, you're a chef. Okay.
What was in the package? You said she was opening a package. Was it the chunk of Thai?
Oh.
Like she doesn't even know. What is this supposed to help?
Yes.
Did you see what did they open? Did you see what did she take out from the package?
And
Huh?
it has a inside the pack.
It has a what?
Hand.
Hand. Oh, it was the package that Roy gave. Okay.
So no one. Okay, where were you all at the time of the crime?
Yeah.
Party.
Party.
Which room specifically?
What were you doing?
By the party, I think we are at the kitchen. Me and wait, who again? Jaden and Sue was with me in the kitchen. I was boiling the soup. And Jaden said, what are you doing? Baking a cake.
Who was
Okay.
baking a cake?
Sue.
She was baking a cake. Okay. She was baking a cake.
Interesting.
Oh.
How was everyone's relationship with the victim? Was it
Was
good
it
relationship? Was it a good
alright, or
relationship?
everyone was?
Oh, everyone hate each other.
Or does anyone have a motive to take him out?
Well, we say hate lah, but we have like a age gap there. The age gap is there, so like we won't be really friendly one.
Like parents and kids. Okay, understandable.
I understand what you mean.
Any weird behavior of your son?
Or like anyone in general?
No.
No?
Not
What do you think of your husband and son?
Alright.
Okay.
Do you think who do you suspect in the house could have murdered the son?
You're asking opinion, right?
Huh? What?
What?
No, you're asking like who I suspect, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I would choose Roy lor.
Roy?
Roy.
Emily dislikes Roy because Roy is from another. Your husband perhaps another woman for
Is it because he's from another brother, or do you think there's possibly another motive behind the murder?
I don't know.
Alright.
Okay. Alright then.
What was Jaden's and Celeste's relationship with each other?
Can you repeat? My internet's low.
So you mentioned Shiu has a brother named Jaden and he's married to a woman named Celeste, is that correct?
Yes.
How was their relationship with the victim?
Okay.
Technically, the victim is her grandson.
Time is up.
Oh.
Okay. It's
Anything
fine.
else, you'll have to
Alright,
wait for the
thank you
second
so
round.
much.
Got it.
Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much.
Also, by the way, remember, the suspects can lie to you.
Yeah,
I know.
The
We
suspects
know.
can lie to you, remember
We
that.
were just
No,
saying
we will interview every suspect first. Then we'll see what matches.
So yeah, try to pick out the inconsistencies in the stories.
He's a chef.
Oh,
Imagine if there's a doctor though.
inconsistency.
But then the doctor's wife borrowed the doctor's item and killed the son.
But
Oh my
why would the mother want to kill his unless Shiu had an affair with Celeste, which I don't think is possible.
You know, everything's possible. Imagine like shoot. Oh, hi.
So, where were you specifically when everyone was busy preparing dinner and everything?
Sorry?
Where were you exactly at that time? When before the body was found?
I was in the living room.
Okay. Isabel, you're asking.
What do you do for a living, I guess?
I work at a million worth company. I'm quite rich, and I'm proud of that.
Guess what? Isaac.
Did you deliver something during the before 8 p.m.?
No.
No.
Are you close to Shu's son?
Not really.
Yeah. Did you have any struggle in you and Shusan? Like relationship or anything? Hello?
I think she's asking you if you have any struggle in your relationship. Is that right?
With who in particular?
With
Shusan.
I don't really speak much to him, so I can't really say.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You guys have 20 seconds left. What was the weapon used?
I do not know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
All right. You have to stop asking questions. So.
Okay,
Hello.
sure. On your camera, please, Jaden. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Jaden.
Hello, Jaden.
Hello.
Okay, let's talk about your wife. Do you think she's having an affair with your brother?
What? Could you repeat that?
Wait.
Do you think she's having an affair with your brother? Just low-key, like truly.
Like,
Come on
do you
now.
trust her? Do you trust
I-
Yeah,
her?
do you trust her?
I didn't know she has an affair with my
Okay.
brother.
She doesn't.
I'm
She
just
doesn't.
okay. Wait.
We
Do you
don't know.
trust her? Do you trust her? Do you trust her?
I trust her, obviously. She's my wife.
Okay.
Then, what do you think about your?
Could you, what?
Hello, Max. You're lagging.
Hello, can you repeat that?
Okay, never mind. Okay, just all right. Jaden, where were you 1 hour before 8 p.m.?
It was 7, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were getting ready for dinner. My family was cooking and we were setting out the table and everything.
Your
Yeah.
wife was there as well.
Yeah, she came back at 7 if I'm not mistaken.
How come you and her travel separately?
She said she had some errands to run, so
Errands.
Errands.
Did you say with who?
Errands.
Did you say anything? With errands?
Did she say with who?
I'm not sure. She said she has some errands to run, so I let her be because
Okay.
I was also busy with
Okay,
some
okay,
other
okay.
stuff.
Do you work in your father's company?
Yeah, we're all working under the same company more or less. We're a family of we are all a family of people with medical
Researchers?
professions. Yeah.
Medical
Oh,
profession.
medical.
Okay.
Medical
all of you are-
professionals.
Okay. That's good. Oh my god, bro, you're like the best suspect ever.
So all of you are researchers. What do you specifically research in? What's the research? What are you guys researching?
If I'm not mistaken, we research about like the brain, the human brain, and then we
I
also
see.
research on like techniques and like technology to, make the surgery less painful in a way.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Now, it only works on the brain, right? You don't work on other parts of the body.
No, not that I'm aware of, cause
Okay.
that's
Is it more behavioral or more cognitive, like thinking part of the brain?
Wait.
Or do you not know?
Wait. No. Wait. Do you guys wait? Do you specialize in like mentally? I mean mentally disabled, right? But like, never mind. Sorry, my brain was stupid. Okay, wait. Never
Are
mind.
you aware that your nephew is mentally disabled, the one who is allegedly killed?
yeah.
Not allegedly. He's killed her.
He, I know he was mentally disabled, yeah, but I didn't, cause I love him a lot actually, cause
That's good.
I don't think you should
That's him too.
discriminate
What?
against someone who is disabled. I know my brother, even though he's the father of my nephew, he tortures him. Sometimes I see cuts
Tortures
on
him?
him.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he
Define torture.
Yeah.
like sometimes I'll see like cuts and bruises on him. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think that that's because
Can
of
we use the golden apple?
him-
Can we use the golden apple right now?
On what?
Whoa,
On
whoa,
what?
whoa,
Okay.
what?
Phrase the
On
question
what?
carefully.
Okay,
wait.
I trust you. I
Jaden,
trust
You
you.
only have
no.
one chance, no?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
one
Wait,
chance.
can I discuss? Jaden, turn off, mute yourself. Jaden, I want to discuss.
No, you can discuss later because you interview Jaden again later.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Alamak.
Wait, Jaden, come back. Jaden, come
Jaden,
back.
Jaden.
Jaden,
Jaden,
no,
come back.
Yes,
go.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
No, I just want to ask you something. Do you think that your brother is very tired and stressed because of taking care of his mentally disabled son?
I think so, cause these days he's been trying to like work and compete for.
For the air
Compete
seat.
for what?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, hello. Siu,
Okay.
okay. Now, what
Okay.
questions can you ask Mr. Siu today? Oh, no. Let me take a look. Brian, you start asking questions.
Okay, first question. Who was the last person you saw before the murder?
Wait, Brian,
was
can
the
I
last?
ask Matthew Kwan?
Matt.
Matthew Kwan,
I'm
can you
here.
solve the riddle in the chat? The question can you make form the sentence?
I'm already on it.
All right.
Nice.
Continue, Brian. I'll check and
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay. First question. Where were you before the murder happened?
Where was I before the murder happened?
Yeah.
I think I was in my house.
Where in the house?
All right.
In my
Where
house.
was Roy?
Roy? What time?
Like during the was Roy with you the whole time, or was he there? Was Roy there?
Oh, wait,
No.
Shane, we already know that he's not with them. He's somewhere else.
He came to my house at 7.
Wait, what?
Okay, so he
With
came
everyone
around
else.
7.
What?
With everyone else.
Wait
yes.
a minute.
That's why I said you have to ask Ryan.
Wait.
Chill. We can't go on the grudge that we believe everyone. So Roy came at 7 o'clock and the came at 8. Do you know what Roy was doing before that?
No. Why would I know? It's his life, not mine. I'm not following him every day.
I
I
just
was
want
busy
to
preparing for the reunion dinner anyways.
Wait, so Shu, you're saying right now that Roy was at the house?
At 7, right? He came at 7,
At
correct?
7, yeah. Everyone came at 7. Roy, my parents, Jaden, and his wife.
Someone's okay. Okay.
Siu, do you live in the same? So Siu, where was the party at? Was it in your house or?
Yes, it was in my house.
Okay, so it was at yours. So everyone came at 7.
Yes.
All right. So the murder took place at 8. When did you last see your son? The victim lah.
5 p.m.
So you last time.
About 5 p.m.
Wait, in his room, right? Where do
Yes.
you see? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So you saw him at 5 a.m. What was he doing at 5 p.m.?
He was in his room. He was just sitting on the couch with the television on. So I just left him there. I didn't want to bother him.
All right. Which clinic did you go to when your son to diagnose your son?
Huh?
Which clinic did you go to? Mr. Jaden's clinic to diagnose your son?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to Celeste's clinic to diagnose your son?
No, he was diagnosed with a mental disorder, not halfway dead and in need of surgery.
Oh, so you needed to go for a surgery also. Did you find was there meat served at the dinner table?
I think so. I mean, that's
How
always.
did the meat taste like? And did you see any meat coming from the grocery bag? In the grocery bag?
No, I don't think so.
So there was no meat bought in the grocery bag, but there was meat on the table, right?
I think a few of them brought some food to my house.
Yeah. So you didn't see any meat in the bags?
Interview.
Okay. So.
Can you tell us any drama? Was there any drama?
Is there any conflict? Is there any conflict?
Yeah, between your family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's a
Keith,
conflict
spill
between me,
Yeah, you.
Emily, Shu, and Jaden.
Jaden.
Oh, is
What about
it?
Jaden? What happened with Jaden?
Okay.
I think that they want her to
They.
get the company, but
Oh,
then
okay.
I didn't get the company also. Yeah.
So I confirm this with you. So you're a researcher, right? You're a researcher.
Yeah,
Jaden also a researcher, right?
I think so. You can ask Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. It's on your script. It's on your script. Okay. Let me think.
Let's see.
So you're not close with any of your family, basically. No.
No.
Can I just ask personally? Do you think and who do you think killed your nephew?
Yeah, your nephew.
My nephew. I think it's either Emily, Shu, or Jaden.
Emily,
I
Shu, or
don't know.
Jaden? Okay.
Why
okay,
Emily?
okay.
Why Emily? Why Emily?
Why Emily?
She's trying to frame me. Yeah.
She doesn't. So you can say she doesn't like you the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was trying to frame you.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know why she would do that? Is there a motive? Do you think you?
I think that she ensures that the company will be hers. Yeah.
Company will be hers. Is she like also an heir? So like, what? Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Shoot.
Wait. Can you repeat? Can you repeat that? Your mother. What? Your stepmother. What was she anxious about? What she anxious about?
You mean Emily?
No.
Yeah,
Emily.
Emily. I think that she ensures that she can get the company also.
She cannot get the company, or can.
Emily. Or she thought she can get the company.
Oh.
If she framed you by killing her own grandson?
Yeah, I think so. You can
How
ask
does
Emily.
that work? Can you explain to us how does that work? Is there like a
No.
hierarchy system or something?
I don't know, but then I think that it's not Emily. I also don't know, cause. Okay. One last question. Faster.
Okay. One last question.
Hello.
What is your occupation?
As a nurse.
Okay, have you handled any type of surgery before? Like you help assist with the surgery?
No.
Okay. How was your relationship with the victim?
Okay.
What do you mean by okay? Do you have a good terms or bad terms with the victim?
Good terms.
Good terms.
Okay. Where were you before 8 p.m.?
I was preparing dinner.
With?
Oh, sorry. Actually, it's not in the script, so I think I would say that alone.
Okay. You were preparing dinner. Was it at the house of the host or at your own home?
Yes, at the house.
Who were in the house when you were there?
Shield.
Only?
I suppose, because I only know that me and him and the victim was at the house.
I see.
Okay.
When did you last seen the victim?
At 5 p.m.
Watching television, right?
Yes, he was watching television.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have anyone suspect that will kill the victim? Like who do you suspect?
Sorry, come again?
Who do you suspect that might kill the victim?
I suspect it's Jaden, because I heard that once he told me he wanted to have the company and he had a grudge on Shield.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. So are you in good terms with Shu?
Yes.
Then are you in good terms with Jaden?
Yes, also.
Since you're in good terms with Shu, did you know that he was torturing his son, or did you know that he was coping well with taking care of his son?
The suspect will be leaving soon.
Actually, about this, I don't really know because he rarely talks about it.
Okay.
Want to ask more questions before they're gone? No? Yes, no?
Yes.
Did the victim have any other physical disability?
Sorry, come again?
Did the victim had any other physical disability?
No.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Celeste.
Okay.
Now it's free time, so I suggest you guys use this chance to, because you're done with the first round of questioning, so you guys can collect all your thoughts and like figure out when and how, like for what question to who you want to use the golden apple for.
Okay.
Yeah, plan everything out because you need to make a report on who you think they did it, what you think the motive is, and how you think they did it.
I think we should start with
The motive?
Wait, the only one possible to cut the hand is the chef.
why do you think so?
Cai Tao, you know, that's the only thing that is big and strong enough to cut. You know, everyone else, right? Even
To
if they
discuss.
are, even if they are in the medical industry, right? They won't bring along a knife or something that is big enough. I mean, strong enough to cut through bones to a family reunion. Even if you bring that, it'll be damn huge, right?
But the
Except
chef,
in the kitchen, there's the thing.
but the chef was a woman, and if she had the, if she had,
Remember the clue, polar
she
bears
was-
eat their sons.
and she was cooking soup. She could have cooked the flesh.
oh,
Wait, polar bear eat their son. So shoot. I don't know.
I don't know. Not even I know the full story. Just think about all the clues. Don't let them go to waste.
Okay. How much time do we have to for the free time?
Time's almost up because you only had 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, after this, you guys need to be alert because there'll be 2 minutes for each suspect after this. So you need to be fast.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Be
I
stressed.
was thinking that
We will be split into two groups, so two lah. And we will each have a number. We will each see a number of green cards, and the number of green cards means those are the things we have to give to that group. So below everything there will be a box, and you type a word in the box, and next to that type a number in that with how many of those cards relate to that word in the box. It's easier to show you. I cannot find the thing.
kind of confused.
It's easier to. So do you guys see the chat right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I think it's not there yet.
Yeah, no, I'm sending. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
no.
Oh wow, what is this? Wait, it's so long. Wait, I can't see. Oh.
Oh, they said crazy.
Polar bears love between
Okay.
sun, well, their round feet.
That's
Wait,
not
what?
supposed to be there.
What? Is that the answer?
That's not supposed to be there.
Polar bear, sun, love. I saw polar bear.
Yo, better write that down.
Sun, love. Polar bear, sun, love. I saw polar bear, sun, love, and the rest I don't remember.
Polar bear.
No.
I don't know what else.
I don't see what. Oh, another guest joined the chat. Wait, what?
Oh. Yeah.
V.
You guys should be able to.
Oh, okay. We click on it? Yeah, we click on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We don't have to enter our email, right?
No. Just enter your name and you should be here. Then.
Join the room.
Join the
Join the
room.
room. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for people.
I'm low-key
Oh,
happy
I
that
see.
Karen came
I
online.
see Isaac.
Do you see me?
You didn't
Am
see
I
anything.
inside?
You saw anything?
Oh.
Hey, why only Isaac here? Why you guys?
I'm also inside.
You guys are
Why?
Inside. I'm
Oh,
inside.
You have to pick
I knew
side
it
A or
was
side B.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Oh wait, you
Okay, yeah. Someone join my side.
How do I join your side?
How
wait,
do
no,
we?
reset teams. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
join B. No,
Oh.
you guys are.
Oh
Okay.
my god, yo.
Isabel and Tisha join A. Me and Isaac join B.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Why I cannot start game one? It is not letting.
Karen doesn't even know what he's doing.
It is not letting me start the game right now. Okay.
Oh,
Here we go. So now you see these green words, right?
Yeah.
Each side will have different green cards. So what you're supposed to do, you see the thing, type your clue down there, down here, type your clue here. You have to type a clue that relates to as many of these green words as possible. The black words instantly kill you, so try not to relate it to the black words at all. So and then the dash at the side there is how many, like you can type a number, how many clues, how many green cards this word relates to.
Okay.
So and you like there's no like one, you can go at anyone can go at any time.
So we can start?
Wait,
we can start.
do we only give like one sentence? Is that
one word. It's a one word thing on.
Wait. They say like, don't worry, I said the clue out loud. Oh, you should fill in the clue and number before giving the clue.
Write the number on the side.
Yeah, I did.
Then just give clue. Just give clue.
Give
Or
clue,
ignore anything else. Just yeah. Okay, now now we have to try to me and Isaac have to try to guess which of these applies to
Karen, you
King.
play properly, I tell you. You
spot.
play properly here.
Yeah, okay. We got 2. And since it's only applies to 2, I think we got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll turn to give a clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Let's see.
Bird 1.
Bird 1.
Oh, where is it? I saw.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
We have to choose another one or something.
Now
now
you can just keep giving. Keep giving.
Keep giving.
We have 5 more minutes.
Give a bird. Revolution.
How you guess one?
How you guess?
I'm a genius.
Bird 1 means it only relates 1 to bird. How did you get that?
Oh, sure. Oh, can I undo it? Do we end guessing?
Yeah. End guessing. That means
Okay. End guessing. I thought we had to like choose 2 to end guess. Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
So essentially, you're trying to make us avoid the black cards, So don't
So
just simply
avoid the
press.
black cards only.
Avoid the
Avoid the
black cards
black
instantly
cards.
kill you. So try to give words that show the green cards and avoid the black cards.
Oh, okay.
Flower. This one, I guess probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
So,
oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
6-9. Nice.
The other side. Movie.
Theater.
Yeah.
3 minutes. We can do this.
Okay.
Let's see. I think this should give us clue. This might fail, but I don't care. You should feel the clue. Oh,
no, just press. Don't worry, I said.
Strong man.
Strong man. Don't click Hercules. Just anything.
I
also don't
won.
click.
I won.
We hope any person, but we could. Oh shit. Is that not good?
Nope.
Nope, that was not the correct one.
That was not the correct guess.
Strongman. Wait, is it our turn?
Anyone can give at any time. Just keep giving. Just keep giving.
Oh, okay, okay.
Canada.
Canada? Or Maple? Canada? Canada is only Maple.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, wow.
Hey, give us more clues, eh?
Okay. Because I was surprised that you guys just suddenly say.
Yeah.
What the satellite got to do with hair?
I pressed wrong.
It's such an obvious thing,
I was gonna press comb. Press wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna press. Never mind.
Press
Let's
wrong.
see. Body part.
Body part.
Feel? Is that body part?
Is that even a body part here?
Bruh. Body part.
Destin.
Oh no.
Oh shit, you got the last chance to find the missing agent. You have an unlimited number of minutes.
So we have unlimited.
Both sides can make guesses. Oh, okay, so what? Home.
Oh, so you guys are finished already. Now it's just our turn to. Oh.
Oh, we lost?
Press attack. We press a black one. We press a black one. So that means you only get one clue. There was 2 clues. We only get 1. Okay. The clue is. Oh, sorry, my sister's going to get ice cream. Love between 2 wrong people. Love between 2 wrong people.
Love between 2 wrong people.
Wrong people?
Okay, I that girl, I feel like you're correct. Celeste had an affair with Shu and got a dog.
No, I'm.
We will now move on to the final quiz of the day, which is Greek mythology.
Yes.
So I will start. Alright, so we will now start with the first. Okay. If you are able to search the answer in Google.
Nine.
Yeah. Alright. What animal was the mythical Cerberus?
Dog.
Alright.
What the hell? Do you know?
The riddle of the Sphinx. What goes on 4 feet in the morning, 2 feet at noon, and 3 feet in the evening?
Okay.
The moon.
Alright. Oh, wrong.
Wrong answer.
Alright, we are able to try again.
Human.
Human. Congratulations. Alright, you will need to remember this operation for later.
14 minus 7. 14 minus 7. Okay, I say 14 minus 7. Okay.
Alright, so now I will move on to the second. Watch the image very carefully. I'll give you 20 seconds and the timer starts now.
Six pregnant women and then
6 girls. 2 boys, 6 girls, 1 cupid. Alright, time is up.
oh shit.
How many female figures were there in the painting?
6.
Alright. Next question is, what trees were in the background?
Oh,
Orange.
Orange trees.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and finally, what did Hermes bracket Mercury hold in his hand?
Oh, no.
A bow.
I think it's a tree
Yeah.
branch. I think. Yeah, tree branch.
Tree branch. No.
Okay.
Wrong
No,
answer.
Isaac, Yahtzee. Not tree
Shush.
branch.
Oh. Shush.
A bow.
It's a bow or sword.
I don't think it's a sword. It's a sword.
Sword.
Okay. Congratulations.
3 times 4.
Now you will need to remember this operation.
Okay. I'll write down. I'll write down. I'll write down.
I advise you should write it down, both of the operation.
Okay then. 14减7，3乘4，OK。
Alright, now the third.
Go
Find the
what?
god. Sacred animal is a wolf, okay? So that's the first. Alright. Now, which god was described?
Not Poseidon. Oh wait, confirm not Poseidon or Apollo. It's Athena or Artemis.
Athena?
Wait,
Are you
wait, wait.
sure?
Athena or Artemis. Athena or Artemis. Forgot I read this before.
You are able to retry, so you can pick one and then retry if it's wrong.
Apollo. No, Artemis.
Apollo.
Apollo.
Wrong
Can't
answer.
be me, Isaac. Apollo or not? I sure. I'm very sure.
Apollo.
Shush.
Congratulations. You
Oops.
got. Alright. Remember this number for.
Write down already.
Write down.
Yeah, write down already.
Alright. So now we will move on to the fourth, which is a video.
And the projector on.
Are you able to hear?
No.
Yes. No. I don't know.
I can't see anything.
Deities of the Mount Olympus.
Is the captions enough?
Sweet Home Alabama. Okay.
Symbol pomegranate
Hades. Earth.
One step.
One step. Beast launches. Launcher when missing Apollo. Using Percy, archery, and healing. This is sung by his lover Lato. He's a wonderful and ever same as Artemis. The lyre is made by Hermes. 这么多个 God 怎么样记得？
The apple.
The Myrtle Ruff. The scallop shell. Oh, Eros. God of love. Okay.
Athena, god of wisdom.
Virgin Goddess.
Fear and shield. Bermuda's head. Tower. Olive tree. Hermes. Vessels to the realm of Hades. Winged symbols, yes. Oh, the god of wine. Alright, so now you move on to the next question. To the questions, which was a symbol of Hera?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Correct. Now the second question, who was in love with Persephone?
Hades.
Hades.
Alright, and the final, which god rode on horse?
Huh? Poseidon.
No.
Congratulations. The number for this mission is 5. Have you write it down?
Hold on.
Okay.
Mission for number.
Okay.
Alright. And finally, the final mission. Enter the secret number from the mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, and mission 4.
Mission 1 is
Okay. First is 7
7
925.
7 925. That's all?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Okay. Congratulations. You have completed the game. The golden apple is now yours. So basically, the golden apple is an item where you can use it to make the you can use it to make the suspect tell the truth. He cannot lie to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But wait, are they sending me the report?
Huh?
Or are we writing it?
I mean, we are writing it. Right? We have to write a report.
Okay, you all can discuss now. Wait, you all can discuss now first. I will check with them and I'll let you know later.
Okay.
So who's suspect number? I mean, no.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. We can start. We can start. Discussing now, right?
All right.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Okay,
guys. So
wait, guys. Wait.
wait. Let's go. Let's go through. Let's take turns.
Make
Let's
Google
take
Doc.
turns.
Make a Google
Take
Doc.
turns saying who we think is that.
Make a Google Doc. Putting all our information inside.
Okay. On.
On. Wait.
Hold on.
I make. Give me a second.
Okay. Send to chat. Rachel, you join this too. You're part of our group now.
Yeah. You part of my group now. Inspector.
But I cannot give you any information.
No need. You can just be.
Yeah, I know.
No
Just
need.
see only.
Just see only. You can
Yeah,
laugh.
chill.
You can laugh a bit. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, boss goose.
Okay, I feel like now we go around lah. We say
Yeah.
personally I think that the suspect, the killer, is the father Shu because the murder weapon will be the scalpel, seeing as how he was previously in the medical profession, and also the motive will be because he was too tired and stressed at his the thing.
No.
And then the chunk of the missing chunk.
Oh my gosh, you never asked anything about that.
No, wait, no, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I think the main suspects here, right? I feel Roy and Young are out of the question already. Roy, he's been truthful all this while, and Young just seemed very blur. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, though.
So I put the red name. I put the names in red is off. Okay. Okay, so we write out what is what. Okay, so Shu, he abuses his son. Confirm.
Confirm.
I don't think Jaden would like to kill though. I don't know. He seems quite truthful.
Because right, he notices he did that and all that. I also feel like Jaden also okay one.
I also feel like Emily wouldn't have.
Yeah, she doesn't really have that much of a motive.
Honestly, I feel it's Shu and Celeste. I feel like it's a double murder here. Like Celeste
Ooh.
is a nurse. Celeste is a nurse.
She has like
That's
more of the
true.
upper hand.
Oh,
because,
she could bring like supplies from the place.
Exactly.
The scalpel and stuff. Okay.
she were to kill the how to say it, the son, right? Then she will get more time to spend with you. You know?
Or something to do with the heirs of being an heir. Something along those lines.
If she helps
maybe
you,
the air,
like
maybe the air motive thing is like something to throw us off.
Oh, could be.
Wait, for who? For who? I was not listening.
Like, no, because like there's a possibility that there is the drama that the conflict of who gets the company. I feel like that thing is just there to throw us off, or it could be a motive. But mainly, I think the motive is that the father was stressed and like couldn't take it anymore. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't make sense now that I think about it. Yeah. But why would the father kill? There's motive and the meat chunk.
well, the motive for it could be that he got tired of his son, first of all, and it's like
Yeah, but the thing is that like when would he do it? Cause he was preparing the food, he was doing all that stuff.
then Celeste probably help.
Based on the questions we asked and based on Shu's personality, I feel like it is Shu mainly. Celeste could be an accomplice, but Shu, it explains the scalpel at the scene because he was previously a medical profession or whatever. He hates his brother Roy. Jaden is not that
Oh, he does
far
hate him.
of it.
No, does he? No.
No. But we know that Shu hates Roy. Um, maybe Shu knew that Jaden was gonna have a fallout and stop running for the heir of the company because he was sleeping with his wife. So like and then as of disposing the meat chunk, it's probably inside the dinner. Who
Yeah,
knows?
probably.
It's definitely not in. I feel like if this game was gonna be any good, it would not say, "Oh, the missing meat chunk is inside the trash." No, it would be more entertaining. Okay, and I think it would be in the dinner.
Oh yeah,
The
we have 4
motive
minutes
would
left,
be
way.
shoot. The motive would be stress. That's what I'm thinking. And what else? What murderer, shoe, motive, stress. Where's the missing body part in the dinner? How it happened? All that. Yeah.
What if?
What?
What
Max?
if? What if? What if? What if?
Polar
wait.
bears eat their sons, bro. They eat their sons. Dinner. It's in
wait.
the meeting. The missing.
Yeah, wait, yeah, Shu helped the mother and Jane. Okay, wait. I have this. Okay, wait. So, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure Shu is the murderer. Shu is the murderer. And then the reason why he killed his son is because you said, yeah, he's stressed, he all that, whatever, right? I think, right, after his son is gone, and then since, his name, Jaden and Celeste, right? No children, right? Celeste will leave Jaden and go to Shu. That's why Shu doesn't want his son anymore, son from another mother, I think. Because, right, I'm pretty sure because Roy said just now, right? Roy said Shoes hate him, like because he thinks the company whatever. But I think right, Roy hates him because he's born out of wedlock, you know, like not wedlock, but like from another mother or whatever, right? I think that's why. I perhaps. What do you guys think? Perhaps.
No, I think it's good. Oh shoot! Did Ryan leave again?
Everyone, internet dead.
I'm back. Okay, what happened? Hello.
2 minutes left. Come on, you can do it. Faster, type. 2 more minutes.
Okay, wait.
Max, what do you say? I didn't hear. Sorry.
I said, oh my god, I said Shu. Okay, wait. Okay, murderer is the Shu. Murderer is the Shu. The motive is that Shu was stressed taking care of his son, and
As
also.
well as going for the heir of the company, trying to, yeah. That's
Wait. The thing I said before that, right, was that he and Celeste can get together and have their own family since Jaden and Celeste don't have a child.
That makes sense.
Properly with Celeste to have their own. You guys figure out the missing body part. Just figure out to have their own son and family.
The missing
No,
body
I
part,
agree.
I think it's in the.
What? Hello.
Wait, what? Okay, the list all of us getting removed.
Eh?
Alright, is everyone here? Group leaders, can you tell me if your group is here already? I'll give another 5 more minutes for the group that haven't submit their report. I'll close the link in 5 minutes, so yeah. Alright, group 4 submitted their report. Alright, so first of all, I want to thank everyone here that came. Okay, so thank you. And I also would like to apologize, as you know, at the end there is a bit messy because the internet is not on our side today. So I bet everyone now would wonder what is the truth. So I would read the truth now. Alright. Alright. So on the day of the murder, okay, Celeste, she went out in the morning to the hotel to have an affair with Shiu. So of course, Shiu left his son at home alone. So then Jaden, which knew both of them are having an affair, right? So since the son is alone, Jaden took this chance and seek revenge on Shiu for cheating on cheating on him with his wife. So Jaden murdered the kid, okay, and then he cut off his hand and a small part of its thigh. So then later on, he put the body, sitting up straight, looking at the TV, and he on the television to create an illusion that he's alive. So you all will be wondering why Shiu and Celeste, they went up, check on his son, and why is his son alive? Because they didn't really go in the room, alright? They just see it from the outside. So later, he got the hand and the thigh. So Jaden, he packed it, alright? Then he went to pick up Yong and Emily to go to the grocery, okay, to shopping, okay, to create an alibi that he's, not there, alright? So then Celeste and Shiu, they reach Shiu's home first, obviously. So they thought the child was just watching television. Therefore, Celeste, she went to take a shower and Shiu just started preparing the kitchen for dinner. So then Celeste at 7 or 6:45, she went out because she don't want Jaden to find out that her and Shiu's relationship. So then shows she went out, and then Jaden at 7 p.m. Jaden and his parents came, like Rich. Okay, then Celeste also reached afterwards. Basically, she just go out and then she just waste her time outside. Then she come back. Okay. Then you know how Jaden, Emily, and so Jaden, Emily, and Shield started preparing dinner. So if you all question Emily, she said like Jaden is grilling the steak, and Emily is doing the soup, and then Shield is baking the the cake. So yeah, and then after a while, the hand came, right? It's delivered by Jaden did like ordered the delivery service, but you know how you can put your name like Dari siapa, so he put Roy's name to frame Roy. And since you know how everyone hates Roy, so basically it's like a good thing lah, okay, to frame him. So then yeah, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. Roy went to buy wine and then he came back late. So he reached to the house late. So then everyone sass him lah, yeah. Alright. Then at 7:50 like that, when they are going to have their dinner, so Celeste went up. So Celeste went to call his no, not his kid. Went to call the victim. So she found the body, lor. And then at 8, they opened the package in front of everyone. So everyone thought it's Roy. So the answer, the murderer is Jaden, and the motive is actually wife having an affair, and also Shield getting the company. Alright, that's the two motive. And then the body is the lamb chop. It's not in the soup. Right? So I think that's all for a story, yeah. Is it clear? Alright, so if you are interested in this, if you're interested in this story, right, you can actually Google Artius and Tyres. I don't know how. Wait, I will type it in the chat. It's basically Artius is Jaden and the Tystus is Shield. Yeah. Do you have any questions? Pan M, are you here?
Yeah, I am. Hi.
Are we
you
sending
finish
the?
already, you mean? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you to the people who organized, who helped to organize, station masters, okay, everybody. And thank you to the participants for taking part. Did you enjoy yourself? Yes, okay. Now, if you like the story, you can read whatever Ethan has told you. And there's another story which is quite similar, is by Roald Dahl, called Lamb to the Slaughter. It's a short story. You should read that. That's very interesting also. Okay. Anything else? Wanda, you want to say anything?
I want to tell that you did a very good job, the whole team. All right. Thank you very much for your hard work. It is very interesting. I cannot solve the mystery. Well done and congratulations for a job well done. Thank you.
I also enjoyed all the other side games. Very creative. I think you must have spent a lot of time looking up all these things. Actually, I wanted to put in a poll, but cannot already. One done.